You must never believe speech and actions of people in infidelity since they are in the condition of psychological disorders. Your spouse in infidelity may ask for forgiveness and promise he or she will never commit infidelity again. They mean what they say at the moment of their saying it. However, they say and act only in the way that pleases them as soon as they are in a different situation. They say whatever they say and do whatever they do in order to avoid stress and wounds at the moment. It doesn't mean that people in infidelity are mean and shameless. They cannot but say and act differently in different situations since they have developed both perception disorder and expression disorder. They destroy precious human relationships by absurd and irrational speech and actions without realizing what they are doing being affected by their consciousness disorder. Their spouses develop post-traumatic stress and suffer from the pain of death. Recognizing pain and difficulties due to post-traumatic stress indicates that they have not developed psychological disorders yet. However, as they feel comfortable temporarily every time they express their wounds, and wounds grow in the process, their post-traumatic stress gets aggravated and they begin to destroy human relationships. This mechanism explains why you must stop expressing wounds and take up treatment in the right way when you suffer from post-traumatic stress. It is absolutely natural that people who have developed post-traumatic stress recognize excruciating pain. It is abnormal that they should not feel pain when their happiness and whole life are on the verge of collapse at one blow. Post-traumatic stress deteriorates when they pay attention to speech and actions of the spouse in infidelity and try to believe or understand them. People in infidelity have developed relationship addiction, which is an advanced condition of psychological disorder. Paying attention to them and trying to understand them lead you to also develop a psychological disorder. The more you express wounds based on post-traumatic stress to the spouse in infidelity, the more absurd and irrational speech and actions your spouse will also make to get out of the stressful situation. Then you will become to pay attention to, try to understand, and even believe them, entering the vicious cycle and aggravating psychological conditions of both parties. As time passes without treating post-traumatic stress in the right way, post-traumatic stress keeps deteriorating no matter what you do to get out of it. Expressing wounds and feeling more and more comfortable indicates that your mind has already been destroyed and you are destroying precious relationships. When your condition deteriorates even further, you may feel pleasure instead of pain. Then you may end up living a worse life than people in infidelity, destroying yourself and people around you. When spouse infidelity occurs, you must treat post-traumatic stress and get out of pain in a true sense, instead of pressing your spouse into begging for forgiveness and promising faithfulness. After all, speech and actions of people in infidelity are not to be trusted. You know deep inside yourself that they are not to be trusted, but you are just trying to become comfortable by seeing and hearing what you want to see and hear. Please remember that all your attempts to get out of pain without treating post-traumatic stress in the right way only leads to a tragic ending for everyone involved.